Wow. And you're running RTG? Oh my gosh. Alright, who needs an invite? I know someone's not in here. Who else is supposed to be here? I don't know where Biscuit is. Okay. Well, I got pinged. Where's Frodo? Oh, Frodo wants in? No, 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 no. That's not how this works. That would be extremely funny. Mm. Mm. Couldn't tell you. Mm. Wait, where is someone in this VC is not in the lobby? Who is it? Is no, there's Frodo's. No, it's Frodo and someone else. Oh, hi, Frodo. Would you like to race with us? What? Fine. Fine, you can invite. Fine. Is Martin here? Yeah, he's in the lobby. Who else is? You get 8 minutes. That's it. Who's in? I know. Who's not here? Hold on. Is Evan? Is Evan? Who is? There's 15. Who's who? I'm losing my mind. Who's not in the lobby that is in this VC? It's not. It's Frodo and someone else. It's Frodo and someone else, and I can't figure out who it is. I just did. Oh wait. Oh wait. I hit the invite button. All right. You know what? I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna do it right. All right. You know what? All right. I'm gonna do it right now. Wait. 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 Silent's not here. What? Hold up. Oh, he can't hear me. Oh, he's deafened. Oh, whoops. No, he's not gonna be here tonight or tomorrow. So it is I, your host. It is. Wow, wow. I got the. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Where Where is? Okay, there's Fro. Where? Could someone invite? Silent is not in. Someone invite Silent. He's not here. Where is? You bring your own. Yeah. Oh, hey, left VC. Oh. Okay, everyone, fuel and tires, please, and thank you. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Alright, boys. Listen up. Here's what we're doing. There's just gonna be 16 of us for today. So... No, yes, Silent's not gonna be here. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. You get 8 minutes to set the fastest clean lap you can. And then afterwards, we'll do a grid start, standing start. If no one leaves the lobby, if someone leaves the lobby, and it screws the system, then we have to do a rolling start, which we'll do 2 wide. Nope. Anyway, everyone's ready. I'm gonna hit the start race button, and good luck. Alright. Alright, please be respectful of us in Qual AVC. So please, if you need to... We're Quali, let's be quiet, and let's respect each other's time. Alright, good luck. Alright. That was not a good run from me. Bang. Alright, everyone. Yeah, you're like me earlier. Alright. Everyone check and see what position you're in. Let me get screenshots. There we go. Alright, now the fun part. Did anyone DC from the lobby? No? Everyone's still here. Okay, we're gonna hope and pray. We're gonna hope and pray it works. There's... No, don't. No. Okay. Excuse you. I don't know. Okay. Okay. All right. I have updated this lobby setting. So this might be a miracle. No, we're not starting it. Everyone look at your fuels and tires. If you noticed, you're not going to make it to the end of the race on a tank. You got to pit at some point. When you want to pit, that is completely up to you. Although ideally you will never need mediums. You won't need to. Pretty much. Okay, I'm just checking, make sure everything's good. I am checking. This is a miracle. You can actually start on time. Alright, if no one disconnects, we will roll as we are. Everyone kind of memorize where you're starting. The driver's list should be ordered correctly, and it should be in the place that you finished last race or quali session. So, you know, Dwarf's on pole, whatever, and then Frodo's up at the top as well. And my lazy ass is not at the top. I know. I had a flyer of a practice run, and I just botched it. So, anyway, there's only one race tonight. Only one race tonight instead of our usual double. So that means points are doubled for tonight. So what you get is what you get. And the race distance is a little over doubled. So 25 laps. So we should be around 50-ish minutes for the whole thing. Yellow. This series will not feature cautions. All races will run green from lap 1 to the end. Yes. But do not, but don't cause a giant wreck, okay? if again, our usual penalty reporting thing will be open till after race. So if someone does a big funny to you, you can clip it, send it to us, and we shall allow judgment on he that who has fallen. And then if we can chit chat, you can have fun, but let's 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 have fun with it, all right? Like, other thing about time penalties. If you can appeal post race penalties, I think the only time I think we'll allow it is if someone, I don't know, shoves you off track and you're trying to avoid something, and then the game's like, no, you cut the track, you gain advantage. You know, that kind of thing. But if you just extend or cut the track just to extend or cut, then yeah, that's gonna stick. So keep your four wheels inside the track, please. Anyway, I think almost all of us are ready. Just stay. Yes. Yeah. You two, ready up. Oh yeah. Other thing. Please do not pause to avoid a wreck. And then lap cars will not be ghosted. And lap cars are not allowed to fight to stay on the lead lap. Cars that are being lapped should make themselves predictable when being overtaken and should probably slow down on straights to give way. Sound good? I need a yeehaw, Captain, and then I'll start it. Razor, ready up. Halt, Captain. Captain! Captain! Look! You got. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna stick on. Alright, put on whatever music y'all want to put on. I'm sticking on my Eurobeat, because why not? Alright, I'm gonna give like 10 seconds and I'm gonna hit start. And if it's not screwed up, we will just go. If it is screwed up, actually, if hold on, other thing, if collisions are screwed up within the first lap, we will restart. If it is bugged for anyone, we will restart. Oh, hi JJ. Are you? Oh, you are. You actually want to? Yeah, you can get a commentary. I think JJ. Where's JJ? Although JJ doesn't want to race, but he wants. But I think the race. Oh yeah. No, I think we might just do a grid start because this is looking pretty dang good. All right, I'm gonna hit start race. Like no, okay. I will give it a minute, okay. Wait, you won't? Why? Oh, then don't. Oh, if you're not streaming, then don't join. Alright. 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 Just mute yourself, I guess. Yeah. If in the first lap of racing collisions are not bugged, we'll just keep going. If they are bugged, we will restart. Because, you know, Forza does its thing. Yeah. We'll do the rollings. Yeah, we would have to. Yes, that is correct. Alright. Go. Pretty much. just open, just one hand on the controller, left hand just open up, just eats it while he's on the straight. Ah. Yes. Alright, I'm gonna hit start. Good luck, everyone. Alright, I'm gonna hit start. Wait, who's not ready? Oh, I can't. I'm waiting for JJ to hit spectate because I can't hit start if he's buffering. Although do record like the first 10 minutes of it, JJ. He's got food in his mouth, all right. He's eating. Nah. All right. Let's. If you want. Maybe not through the VC. At least meet yourself through Discord. Yeah, I know. Alright, hit spectate. Hit it. Hit spectate. I'm gonna hit start. Just, you were already in the car. It's right there. Hit spect. We'll be fine. Hit spectate. Hit it. Hit it. Hit the button or I'm hitting ready. I would have. Alright. JJ, just hit spectate. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm hitting start. Alright, we're going. We're going. I sure hope you don't have to. I sure hope you don't have to go number 2 in the middle of the race. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Alright, alright, everyone make sure you're in the right spot. Everyone make sure you're in the right spot. You should be, unless it's not. Everyone make Come on, game! Oh, that's good! Oh, we're good! Alright, we're just gonna go. Unless the collisions are bugged. Yeah, we are! Alright, good luck! Wait. No one's bugged? Alright, we're good. Oh! Idle! Ah! No, I have not. Oh my gosh, oh, I'm sorry. That's me. Oh, okay, well. I just killed people. I'm sorry. Okay, Apparently, I just paused to avoid a wreck, so I'm gonna DQ myself. I I I killed some. Yep. I'll just mute myself in Discord, so you'll have fun. Well, that's unfortunate. That's that is annoying. Oh! Like 3 people went wide. Oh man. Yes. Hey, watch the... Hey, watch the... Fuck. Hey, watch the weaving. You only get one and one. That's it. You don't get 18. Testing, testing, testing. Okay. Well, apparently, if you're watching now... Oh, no, Dwarf! Oh, good save, though. Oh, man. Fortunate for Dwarf, he was winning. Dwarf's gonna play a little bit of catch-up now, because now Larry's gonna be in the draft, coming down the front stretch. Frodo's gotta watch his weaving, though. Although, I don't know if Dwarf's gonna submit that for maybe a penalty, because Frodo moved at least 6 times in that straight. Moved right, and left, and right, and left, and right, and left. It's a little unsportsmanlike. Anyway, Larry's closed the gap in. He's about a car length back from Frodo. Are gonna get some more after the runoff from turn 2. Well, now he's in the slipstream. The time's closing ever slow, although it wasn't going down that time. It is now. It's a little too far back to make a move, but he's gonna make up some ground under braking. It was a good turn 4. It's made up some room. Gotta be real careful through this really technical section of 4, 5, 6, and 7. Squirrely from Larry. It's the advantage of being up in front. That corner, it's... What number is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn 9. That's probably the toughest corner on the course, especially following someone. Because that corner, you have to be so on the limit in order to get even close and to be able to have a run all the way down to the hard braking zone of turn 11. That little 90-degree right-hand turn you see some people heading into right now. But really, my eyes, they're still locked in on these 3 up here. Larry's making a move. He ducks inside. Frodo's not going to give him an inch. Larry's in front during the corner. Great move by Larry. Now Frodo's got to play a little bit of catch-up. He's going to stick as close behind Larry's bumper as he can, because he's going to go run all the way down to turn 4. So this part would be considered turn 3, weirdly enough. And Larry's going semi-defensive. He's going to move all the way over outside just to get a good turn in at turn 5. Frodo holds in tight. This race looks incredible. Bumper to bumper with these two, and we're not even halfway through. Although Larry gets a little squirmy coming out of 6. Frodo's going in the outside of turn 7. He looks like it was a little wide, but he comes back on, and now he's ahead of Larry. Great moves in racing by Frodo and Larry. Just enough respect between the two. Now they're both entering the carousel. Johnsonville carousel. You know, it's Giant Bridge at the start of the turn. The dwarf is starting to make up ground just little by little. No! No, the stream buffered. Uh-oh. Ah, Cap Holtz just DNF'd. He was talking about him eating either Taco Bell or something beforehand, and then he was like, I have to go to the restroom really bad. And I guess now is that time, so sucks for Holt. Yeah, these 3 still close as ever. There's a couple on-track battles happening right now. Other than these top 3 heading for the win, there is Idle and Razor battle happening behind. And Razor's all over Idle's rear bumper. He's probably going to get a run all the way down to turn 1. Holding on tight, Razor is. Although he does have the draft, he did get a worse run off of the final corner compared to Idle did. Okay, we'll come back to them later, but I'm looking at the top. It seems Frodo's now gotten a gap big enough from Larry to escape the draft so far. I'm going to keep an eye on those two just for a little bit. Other than that, there's no real on-track battles, other than Razor getting real close to Idle's rear bumper. Holding in tight through 6. Gonna move back to the top 3. Holding on tight. Frodo's gonna do everything he can to run away from everyone behind. Oh, Larry, a little square, a little wide, but it's gonna be okay. It's gonna give Dwarf a little bit of closing distance between them. I don't know if Dwarf fighting's gonna be the smartest thing to do. If those two fight, then Frodo's gonna run away even more. These 3 gotta be real careful. Oh, Frodo and Dwarf are going in. So we are at the halfway point. Going into, oh, we're a little over halfway. Seems like Larry's gonna try to extend the tire just a little bit longer. And Kim and Idle are the only ones that stayed out of this lead pack. Dwarf's gonna play a little bit of catch-up now. Who's gonna have a better outlap, and will Larry build a big enough gap to be able to pit after these two and be able to stay ahead? White dot is where Larry is currently. I know the pit window around here might be around 33-ish seconds, so these guys are really on top of it. It's gonna be quite close whenever Larry comes out, but Larry needs to come in this lap either way. Mostly because his tires are going to be dying too. Fuel-wise, these cars will do about 21 laps in a full tank. There's no really need to fuel that much unless you want to maximize a out of fuel tank at the midway point of the race and at the end of the point of the race. So you're doing it twice, but if you take a full tank of fuel at the beginning of the race, you're going a little bit slower for the first stint, and when you pit, you will have to pit for less fuel, you know, compared to like someone who's doing like maybe half a tank going for 12, 13 laps around that point. Anyway, let's see where Larry ends up. He's in the pits right now. He's beginning to start moving again. So this is going to be real tight. I think Frodo and Dwarf might beat Larry out of the pits. Mostly because they have so much momentum speed coming down the front stretch. And Larry's got to put his foot down going at a lower speed. And they get by him. The undercut has worked. Now it's just green to the end for these three. It's game on between these three. Fresh set of softs. Whole lot to play for. Dwarf's got to get his foot down. He's going to get any sort. Frodo's got to also put his foot down because he's. It's fairly enough. This is Frodo's first race in this series, even though he's always been in our NASCAR series. This is the highest Frodo's gone like anytime. He's never won a race in this series, in this server ever. And today is probably his best chance to do so. He's got two hungry cars behind him in Dwarf and Larry, and these two are going to duke it out as much as they can. Oh, Larry goes a little bit deep, going it looks like turn 11. It's going to allow Dwarf to put his foot down just a little bit. He loses a little bit of time because Larry was in the way, especially at turn in. Yeah, a little too opportunistic from Larry. Brake broke just a little too late. Now he's got to play catch up. Oh, someone else just left. It looks like Martin Truex. He's also DNF'd as well. So we have 3 DNFs this race. So me, obviously you're not going to see me on the list. Unfortunately, I paused the DNF, so I'm going to finish last of all these people. There's Holt and there's Martin, who've all disconnected. Yeah, now everyone's pit at least once. So everyone can go to the end on tires and fuel now. These cars will have to pit at some point because of fuel. But might as well tires as well, because everyone's going to maximize the softs as much as they can. There's not really a point to go on mediums or hards if you're needing to pit as well for fuel. So maximize as much as the softs you can with the fuel you got, and you should be good. Everyone's going to be real careful now, especially these top three. Coming to the closing stages of the race. Got a little less than 10 laps to go, which is probably about 15-ish minutes more of racing. Yeah, Dwarf's currently trying to catch Frodo, who was just a little too far from draft range from him. If he gets in draft range, I think he might have a good shot of winning as well. I don't think Dwarf's ever won a race with us either, so this will be his first as well. Anyway, we're gonna go on board with Dwarf, although I know the rev bang isn't exactly the right thing. The speed, though, is. Okay, the steering, G-force, the fuel input looks right, too. I just don't understand why the cars are rev banging so much. Oh, Frodo's in the wall. It's going to give Dwarf a real good shot here. He's back in this race. He's going to take the inside going down to turn 11. He's got the inside. Gets a little shove on Frodo. Frodo's still in bounds. That's all fair games. We have a new leader now. All Dwarf has to do is run away from Frodo, although Frodo is not going to back down at all. He's now within draft range now. He's going to get a run all the way down to turn 1. Dwarf's already moved defensive all the way to the right-hand side already. Coming down the front stretch. Gap between Frodo and Dwarf closing very, very quickly. Frodo's a little too far back to make the moves. He's going to follow him behind. Maybe think of a move down at turn 2. A little too far back to make the move, Frodo is. But he's got to get a run all the way down to turn 4. Yeah, Frodo thinks about taking the inside, but Dwarf's also going defensive as well. He's going to stick to the left-hand side. Frodo's going to think about going to the outside. Got to keep it tight. Dwarf leaves just enough room. Frodo's on the outside. They're side by side coming up the hill to turn number 6. Dwarf's ahead just by a little bit. Frodo's now going down the outside. He's poking his nose. Going down to turn number 7. And he's still there. Frodo's going to think about the outside again. Maybe the inside of the carousel if he holds the position. No, Dwarf shuts the door right before the speed hill carousel. Whew, man. Great racing with you, the two. Great but fair. Frodo's still holding on to Dwarf best as he can. He's got to be careful coming through the really fast right-hander. He doesn't carry too much speed. It makes it stick. They're going side by side all the way down to turn 11. Frodo's on the inside now, still side by side. Oh, and he runs. It looks like Dwarf just out of road, just a little too much. And now Larry's in on this fight as well. Woo! The fight between these three? Woo! Yeah, this is a fight right here. Frodo, Dwarf, and Larry all hunting for a win. Their first win of the series and also their first win in the server as well. They're all still holding on to each other. So Larry might have got a bad exit coming out of 2 because he dropped a couple tenths to Dwarf. See if Dwarf's thinking about the outside at turn 5. Oh, that's 4. Sorry. It's a good line out of 4. Frodo gets a little squirrely. And now Larry's on the back bumper of Dwarf already. Guys, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Everyone's all good. Oh, Larry goes a little too wide. It looks like he's gonna be out of draft range now. Oh, the gap between him and everyone else. Looks like Dwarf's going to inside, turn 11. Is that turn 11? Looks like it. Just enough for... Just... Side by side, these two come down the front stretch. Dwarf's gonna take the lead, it looks like. No, they're still side by side. Frodo's bumper still in front, coming down the front stretch. Still holding on, Frodo is. Yeah, Dwarf's gonna think about a move sooner than later. He's gonna get past a frivolous and also very aggressive Frodo up in front. Dwarf's gotta be real careful to hold on as much as he can to Frodo. He's also gotta hope that Frodo also makes a mistake. At least the hardest, probably the hardest corner on the track. Oh, a little wide, he's on the grass. No! He's lost all the speed, now Frodo's gonna run away with it. He's gaps at least over a second now. Oh man, he's got about 5 more laps to make it happen, but now is a second and a half behind Frodo now. Anyway, there's one other battle on track I want to look at. Looks like Corn and Rash for P8. Half a second separates these two. Gotta notice, there's only 3 people registered in the Nissans for this area. There's me and there's 2 other people. And everyone I seem to spectate is either mostly in the Fords. The Ford Falcons. And then there's everyone else in the Holdens. As a Nissan fanboy myself, the Nissan is the best car. But unfortunately, a lot of these people don't really agree. So, I'll just leave it at that. Anyway, less than 5 laps remaining. Top 3 have spread themselves up enough. I think Corn's going to get a run on Rash coming out of the final corner. We're going to move back up to the top 3. And Frodo's lost a good heap of time Coming off the uphill turn number 6. No, it looks like 5. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's turn 5. The uphill left, right. Left-hander. That's turn 5. 6, 7. Now they're at turn 8. That's the carousel. Johnsonville Speedway. Carousel. Yeah, Dwarf's not out of this yet. Any mistake can come into play. And both these two have known it, because they both have had plenty of mistakes themselves this race. Yeah, Dwarf's back in it. Frodo's under pressure now. Coming into the last corner. Gap between them is closed a lot after the last half of lap. Now Dwarf's going to get a run on Frodo. And funny enough, if that was going to be the finish, that would have been the closest road racing finish ever in this server. So that would be immensely great. These two are still fighting with each other. Side by side they go. Down into turn 2. Dwarf's going to be ahead, but Frodo's going to take the switchback. Think about going to the inside. He's going to have a little bit of a side draft coming all the way down to turn 4. Yeah, but Dwarf's staying all the way defensive, all the way on the inside. Frodo's got a little bit of a run on the outside. So if anything, if they stay side by side... Oh, Frodo's taking the inside. He's taking the switchback. Now Frodo's on the inside, coming down the uphill, turn number 6. Oh, it's turn 5. Turn 6 is the right-hander. Gosh, I'm sorry, viewers at home. Now Frodo's back in front. We're still holding on for dear life. He's got to be careful, though. Too much movement's going to mean the race goes to the other driver. Oh no, and Rash is DNF'd as well. That makes 4 DNFs this race. Here come hardest corner of the track. They're both through. Dwarf's gonna run. He's inching closer and closer to Frodo up in front. For the lead. No, he's a little too far back. It was a little ambitious. Dwarf tried to turn in a little too early. He's gonna lose a couple of tenths here. He might be a little out of draft range to Frodo in front. But Frodo might have gotten a little bit squirrely coming out of the last corner as well. Oh, he did. He was in the grass. Now Dwarf's going to get a run. They're still so close to each other. This is for the lead. Potentially for the win. They have 3 more laps to go. Dwarf's going to take it out the inside. He's going to get his bumper ahead. Frodo's in this position yet again. He's on the outside of 1. He's going to let Dwarf be in front. No, Frodo's going to take the inside coming into 2. Dwarf goes a little bit wide at the exit of turn 1. Right, opportunistic move by Frodo. Now Dwarf's got to hang on just a little bit more. He's got less than 3 laps remaining to get in front. On the chase guide comes Dwarf. He's going on the inside of Frodo, coming down to turn number 4. They break 300-meter board. Here they go. Dwarf's a little too far back. Frodo takes a wider outside line at turn number 4. He's going to remain in front. Car width is about 1 car length. Separates the 2 in front. Now it's not. Now it's half a car length coming up through the uphill turn number 5. They're still bumper to bumper. All this fighting, and Larry in the background is growing inches closer and closer. The gap between them, 2 seconds. Larry to Dwarf. Oh my gosh, they've got less than 3, way less than 3 more laps to go. Dwarf's doing his best just to hang on as much as he can. Here we go, the hardest corner of the track. I've said it yet again. This is a hard corner to follow at. If you go wide here, it's game over. No, Dwarf just inches away from going wide down it looks like turn number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's turn 9. Turn 9. And that's turn 11. There's turn 12. This turn is also a little bit flat out as well. You gotta lift just a little bit and straddle your car over the white line. That would be for the East Road Configurate road. Right there. Here we go. 2 more laps to go in this race. Dwarf just chasing down, trying to find a way around Frodo somewhere on this track, and to be able to hold it with less than 2 more laps remaining. Dwarf just a little bit wide coming out of turn number 1. He's going to have to follow and hold on at turn 2, right behind Frodo. Car width. It's car length. 1 car length behind them separates them. The Dwarf's going to go run, coming down all the way down to turn 4. See if Frodo's going to chop off the inside. No. Dwarf's going to hold on. No, he's not going to fake out a move on the inside. He's going to follow and hold on behind. And maybe thinking about a move maybe at turn 11. We have all these technical corners coming up. You have 5, the uphill. You have 6, it's also a lift and flat out right-hander right here. And you have the downhill at turn 7, which you could most likely make up a little bit of time, although the gap between the two has grown just by a couple of a little over a car length. Yeah, these two still holding on. Dwarf's got to be careful with the carousel. You don't want to carry too much speed. You want to hit the accelerator just late enough to where you can go flat out and make the corner. Now here's the fun part. Turn 10. Oh, and Frodo goes a little bit wide. He's onto the grass. Dwarf takes the lead. With a little over a lap left of racing, Dwarf's going to take the lead. And Frodo's now going to chase down Dwarf and hope that Dwarf makes a mistake ahead if he wants to take a win as well. But also in the background, there's Larry trying to chase down Frodo as well. These 3 podium outclassing everyone else in the field. Here's where 3rd place is. Here's where 4th place is in the map. That orange dot you see on the map, 21 seconds behind. We've got 1 more lap to decide this. Dwarf's in front. A little under a second separates him and Frodo behind. Frodo's got to chase him down. He's got to have 2 good corners and a good run coming down out of turn number 2. Oh no, and Frodo goes wide again. It's not going to be the end of the world just yet, but he's got to have a good exit on 2, maybe a little bit better than Dwarf. The gap between them is just growing ever so more. The gap's not really closing all too much. Frodo's got to be careful through here, but Dwarf's got to be even more careful. He's got to drive it home. Again, the gap hasn't really changed over the first half of the lap. It's been sticking around 0.8 just a little bit. Frodo gets a little bit of time back, but it's not enough to be in draft range. If he's going to get it, he's going to have to get it maybe after the carousel. Maybe get him at turn 11, but he's going a little bit wide. I think Dwarf might have this in the bag. Dwarf's got to be careful. No, he's held on just enough. Dwarf himself, he's got 3 more corners to drive it home. Dwarf's got 2 more corners. That's turn 12. Here comes turn 13. Gotta keep it steady. Gap's gone over a little over a second. Ladies and gentlemen, after that crazy last fiasco, Dwarf himself is going to take the win. Round number 5 of the XITE V8 Supercars Championship. Frodo's going to bring it home in second, with Larry rounding out the podium in 3rd place. Also in his first race as well, Razor's going to bring it home, 4th place. Rambo behind. Good recovery drive on his part. Little last minute action on track. Looks like Corn and Idle, closest pair on track in terms of the remaining cars. Rambo's going to bring it home for the top 5. Sox's first race with us. He's going to bring it home in 6th place. Very good drive by him. Here comes Corn and Idle. Corn's going to hold on. Very well done to Corn. Idle dropping a couple places back. No, that's the place that he started in. Here comes Evan. After a good recovery drive, after what happened on the first lap, makes his way all the way up to 9th. Odie brings it up for top 10. Oh, well, there you go, y'all. I unfortunately paused at the very start, so my apologies to anyone that I've murdered. I murdered Evan. Yeah. Hey, for the I did move to spectate. I did commentate. So I did get the last couple laps at y'all at the front. So might work. All right. There you go. We're done for tonight. Thank y'all for coming out. Tomorrow NASCAR at sunset. Be ready for that. And send your penalty submissions. Oh no. Alright, yay, the podium I can actually see on the post-race screen. Yay! Anyway, toodaloo everyone.